Hey, this is Charlotte Reed. Welcome to the ranch. It's a beautiful sunny day, and this is part 3 of our video series on using muscle testing with essential oils. We've been learning how to do muscle testing and incorporating the use of essential oils to improve our health. So on today's video, we are talking about specific health concerns and questions that we would ask in using muscle testing to discover what supplements or what oils or whatever we would use to help improve our health. So this applies to whatever health regimens you're already using. You don't have to use a certain brand. However, I will challenge you and invite you to try this special thing. Number 1, I invite you to ask. This is near and dear to my heart. After you ask permission, you would ask, are the essential oils that I am currently using, are they the best and most pure and most potent oils that I can get? Okay. You might have a bias right there, so I invite you to just clear your head before you ask that question and say, you know what, I honestly want to know. I want to know the truth. I am seeking truth. Whenever you seek truth from a place of humility and asking and intent, full intent, you will receive. Okay, remember, ask and you shall receive, right? Okay, the next question I invite you to ask is, are the oils or the supplements that I am currently using, so let's try one at a time, are the supplements that I am currently using helping my body? That's a yes. Or are they stressing my body? Okay, are the supplements I'm currently using stressing my body? Okay, that's an interesting question to ask. Okay, what about, now let's try that for oils. Are the essential oils that I am currently using helping my body? Like, I felt that was like a big yes. Like, oh my gosh, yes. Okay, that was funny. Okay, the next question is, are the essential oils, you can ask the opposite, are the essential oils that I'm currently using stressing my body? Okay, because whatever you're using, if you're stressing your body, it's adding to the problems that you're already dealing with. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to add stress to our bodies. We have enough of it from the world around us. We don't want to add to it. So we want the essential oils and the supplements that we are using to help relieve some of that stress, right? And that pain and troubles. Okay, so that's a really fun question. I invite you to ask for yourself. Okay, the other thing is that if you're having some health challenges, you're going to ask questions about it. Get curious. Okay, one of the fun questions to ask is, let's pretend I have this sinus or this digestive thing going on right now, okay? So I actually kind of do have a sinus thing that I'm like, yeah, I'm a little bit stuffy. The weather is kind of strange today. So this sinus thing that I'm dealing with today, is this stressing my body? Yes, okay. Is it stressing my body on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not stressful, 10 is super stressful? Is this sinus thing stressing my body on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm going to start with a 5, and I'm going to go up. Is it a 5? Is it a 6? 7? 8? Oh my gosh. 9? No, I feel like 9 is not, so it's an 8. We could even get even more, finite if we were to ask 8.1, 8.2, 8.3. There, it's an 8.3. That's funny. Okay, so apparently the sinus stuff is really stressing me on an 8.3 level. All right, so then we can ask, all right, what can I do? We're getting curious. What can I do to help clear up and lower this stress level? Okay, could I drink more water? Would that help lower my stress level? Yes. Okay, could I... I'm thinking nutritionally. Could I decrease my carbs today? Yay for me, no. Cool. Should I decrease my protein levels today? Yay for me, no. Okay, what about sweets? Sugars and sweets. Should I decrease my sugars and sweet levels today to help with my sinus issue? Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, so I'll decrease my sugars and sweet level today. What about, supplements? Are my supplements, should I take my supplements, are those going to help decrease my stress level with this respiratory thing going on? Okay, do I need to take the full dose? Okay, or the full dose that I normally take, which is about 3 capsules of each of the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Okay. Now I'm feeling the full dose of 4 each of the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Okay. The next question I'm going to ask is, are there essential oils that will help reduce the stress level and help relieve some whatever stress level is going on for my respiratory stuff? Are there essential oils that I need to use? Yes. Okay, I'm thinking of Breathe. No, because I already had Breathe on from one of my previous videos. I put 1 drop of Breathe on my chest, so now I currently don't need Breathe. Okay, do I need lemon? No. Okay, peppermint? Yes. Sorry, I didn't ask there. It's fun to feel the body move, so I was just waiting for my test here. Okay, peppermint oil. Okay, do I need 1 drop? 2 drops? 3 drops? Okay, so 1 drop of peppermint. Do I need to eat it? No. Okay, do I need to rub it? Do I need to smell it? Okay, do I need to rub it on my chest? You'll notice that my fingers are faster than the body sometimes too. Interesting, huh? Okay, so I'm rubbing 1 drop on my chest. Is there anything else I need to know about peppermint? Nope. Okay, cool. Are there any other oils that will help reduce my stress level for this respiratory thing? No. Cool. Okay, but I'm feeling like there's something else missing. Is it perhaps some deep breathing and maybe some relaxing and meditating? Yeah, I kind of felt that. Usually when you start muscle testing, you're going to get really intuitive and you're going to ask interesting questions that maybe you wouldn't have thought of asking before, that will help you, dig deeper. Or if you feel something come up and you're like, what's that thought? Yes. Okay, remember that you're getting in tune here, you're asking some interesting questions. Okay, so for instance, for someone that had something like, I have a friend recently who's struggling with some health concerns and the doctors can't figure out what's going on with her. And so she could get intuitive, here and muscle test for herself. And on the next video, I will show you how you can muscle test for someone else. If someone else is not comfortable with muscle testing for themselves or not able to, I will show you in the next video how you can muscle test for them. So for instance, we would ask, for this friend, she would ask, okay, this whatever I'm feeling, she could go through the list of things. Do I need exercise and water and eating? Do I need the Lifelong Vitality supplements? Okay, and then there are things like the Terrazyme and the Zendocrine. Do we need things like that? And you can just go through the list of all the essential oils saying, you know what, when I did that one time, it literally brought up 10 oils for this person who was really struggling and had some major health concerns, that these 10 oils would be able to help them feel better. Well, sure. But you know what? That's a lot of oil, and that's kind of overwhelming for someone who's new to this. So I would say, show me the top 3 or the top 5 oils. What are the top 3 oils that would help this friend right now so that they can lower their stress level of whatever this condition is causing for their stress level of their body? So show me the top 3 or 5 oils. And then you can kind of wait for the inspiration, or you can just go down the list and ask, is it, start with whether it's the blends or the plain oils, and just go down the list. If you feel like some come to mind, use those. Try testing for those, because usually your intuition will give you the answers, quick, and then you can muscle test to kind of confirm that. It's kind of funny. Muscle testing is often called the training wheels for using our intuition and to be guided by the Spirit. And so once you feel comfortable with muscle testing, you're going to be able to just ask and know things, because you'll be asking for the answer and receiving it and listening on a deeper level than we've done before. Okay, so basically whatever health concern you have, it's a matter of just getting curious about it and asking, what's going on with my body? Now, one thing that I have noticed, a friend called me up the other night and they said, you know what, I'm not going to do muscle testing. I didn't feel comfortable doing that because I didn't know if I'd get the right answers. I didn't trust myself. And so I said, okay, no problem. What have you done? I said, well, I've got this pain. And so I rubbed some, the pain relieving blend, the Deep Blue, the oil, and the rub on this area, and it still hurts. And so I said, that's interesting. First, let's find out how much it's stressing your body. And it was almost a 10 stressing her body. It was very stressful for her. She couldn't sleep. She was struggling. So I said, okay, so basically, after we know it's stressing your body, and number 2, the oils that you used didn't help. Did they lower your stress level though? And it was a yes, they did help, but they weren't the exact things that her body needed. So then the next thing we asked was, is this a physical stress? Or is it an emotional? Could be a trapped emotion or something emotional baggage that we've stuffed somewhere and not recognized and let go of. So is it emotional? And the answer was actually no that time, which I was surprised by, because I thought, surely we've used those oils for the physical, then it must be emotional. But it actually was not. So then I said, oh, okay, that's interesting. So then what's the next thing? Could it just be the stress of life? And it was a big, yes, it was a huge stress, that her life was in a kind of a crazy spot at the moment, and she was super stressed. So then we said, okay, great, what oils are going to come to mind? And you know what it was? Some of the mood oils, some of the stress releasing oils, some of the, the mood enhancing, the feel better kind of oils. Those came to mind. So as we're talking on the phone, she rubbed the oils, and instantly she was like, oh my gosh, wow. So after about 10 minutes of just rubbing some oils and we talked, we tested again, and we discovered that her stress level of whatever pain that was, it was causing the stress level that was almost a 10, had gone down to, I think it was like a 3. Isn't that amazing? Just by rubbing some oils. They increased her frequency of her body, which we'll talk about on another video, but also they helped lower her stress level and really did relieve pain. That is fascinating. Okay, so ask your body, whatever issue you're having, ask your body, is this stressing my body? How much? On a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, what can I do to help let go and to lower that stress level and release this pain? Okay, is it physical or is it emotional? What oils will help? Will the supplements help? What do we need to do to feel better? Okay, it's just a matter of asking questions, getting curious, and then following through on the answers that you receive. If you muscle test for yourself and you receive some interesting answers that you may not quite, be sure of, if you choose not to follow through with that, your body's going to be like, why'd you ask then? That gets frustrating, doesn't it? So if we ask, we must listen and follow through. Okay, I'll see you on the next video. On the next video, we're going to talk about how to muscle test for someone else. Sorry about that. Okay, how to muscle test for someone else so that you can help someone else if they're unable to muscle test for themselves. So I'm Charlotte Reed. See you on the next video. Love you. Bye-bye.